Hey guys, I'm Old Dirty Pastor,
And I'm Father McHale.
and we're featuring a couple of builds in our BTBK mansions world. These are actually Father McHale's first two mansions that he built, solely built, excuse me. And I'll let him start kind of talking about what he's featured in here.
Yeah, I think for this video we'll just take you guys through real quickly. These ones, I like them personally, but we'll just try to hit on some things that are unique, some ideas for you. If you wanted to see them, we could take you more in depth another time. But, here's a good kitchen idea where it's just built into the corner, but nothing too exceptional and all of that. Here's our dinner table. It goes right close to the kitchen there, and I use some upside down stairs. If you haven't been using them yet, they're really a great way to add like a lot of detail, and you can do a lot of neat things with them that you couldn't do before.
Absolutely.
And I've been spending a lot of time with them.
On a quick side note, this world was created the day of the TU12 update, and that's when we were able to, get things such as the upside-down stairs, redstone lamps, and etc. So Hale was really trying to feature a lot of the updated qualities.
Yeah, just little things like the arm of this couch here, how it goes down one, how you can make a TV stand like this.
Now.
TV stands, the end tables, redstone lamps.
I really like the TV stand, by the way. It's got like a DVD rack next to it. That's cool.
Here you can see my stairwell here. I like to keep things like this open because sometimes when things are too tight or you make your halls too thin, your houses can really seem kind of congested. Here again, you can make new types of beds. You can make bureaus and dressers, which are really cool additions. You can do a lot with things like offices, desks where they're inward like this. The chairs isn't new, but
I like your office, actually. It's really small and quaint and perfect. Got a great view, too.
Yeah, definitely. Great view of nothing.
And you got your diploma on the wall.
Oh, yeah, that's my bachelor's in journalism, for all the use that was to me, but soon my master's will be up there.
I'll have to put my associate's degree up.
This is a guest bedroom there when I have guests, but since I'm in the middle of the jungle and you can only get to my house by water, I don't have that many. But gradually, more people have been moving out here, so it's nice. Here we have kind of like our samba room, yeah. You can come in there, we got a stereo system with some massive speakers, and the subwoofers are there underneath. A cool carpet.
I like that. That looks really cool.
And again, when you're building your counters, instead of just making them out of block, if you go behind them, you can see here that they're all upside down shelving units or whatever you'd want to call it, stairwells, and you can really do more now than you ever could. My favorite feature of this house here, besides the couches, actually even the couches are new in this version. How you can make those end pieces.
They are, yeah.
Because of the way they wrap.
Around.
Yeah.
Wrap around, yeah.
And then here you can see. I was
trying to mention that.
The deck area, which is my favorite part of the house. I kind of like how it almost looks like there's like blush-like flowers on the porch area, so if people are there at night, they can make their way out on the roof and really party. And now I'll show you the other one. This is the second house that I built. You can see the style is very similar, but it's on a larger scale. They're neighbors, and there's a path that connects them there through the jungle with like a wishing well and stuff. But here, this one again is accessed only by the water unless you came through the jungle on the back side. And I'll take you inside. If you come into the main entrance here, you'll see that there's the flower on the ground and a lot of detail. Again, there's things like armoires and dressers. I like this archway here that you come through.
I love this archway, man. I was just about to say this entranceway into like some of the other parts of the house I thought was like incredible when I saw that. Actually, something simple like roses in the item frames I thought were really clever too.
Yeah, well, I was originally going with a flower theme, but I got pretty off. Here again, you see plants. So there's kind of like the fauna there on the wall. Fauna and flora is the theme over here. This room is kind of like it's supposed to be like a jungle type room. My dad really gave me the idea for this. He said originally I had tables in here, but I thought it was too crowded, and I wanted this to be open. So if there were people in this house, and I just like how you put the dark panels around any place you have grass, and it's almost like the wood's like wet or damp there.
Oh yeah, that's a clever idea. I wasn't even considering that.
And I continue that like out here onto this deck where there's the lights hidden down into the other side. And this is all covered here because back here is where my kitchen area is, and maybe there's like 2 staff members that live here and purely cook and things like that. and maintain the grounds, and they live up here in this little house. They have their own kitchen in the back with a cool little brick stove, which was Pastor's idea. Brick oven, sorry. And they have their own little garden in the back where they can get the things that they need. They got a clock, so
the tiny little living quarters up there is actually pretty nice.
Yeah, a little dark on the way up, but it's cozy. You could live there if you needed to. And so they're not slaves. They're not locked in, but they don't even have windows and everything. So that's really not nice. But out here we have like a nice little deck area where you can have your meals outside, in peace. You know, they can bring them right out from the kitchen. There's also another table area over here on this side deck where people can meet and eat if they want to.
You got a little grill over here too.
Yeah, that's the Barbie. That looks pretty cool. I think
Barbecue.
With the stairs, how it's like hidden down in there. It really looks like, there's a flame underneath a flat top.
Pit.
I'll take him over here to my office. If you move down the hallway, you can see here that there's a nice little bathroom with a mirror in it. There's a throne down here.
I think you did great with all the bathrooms in the houses.
Here's
in this house.
my personal office. The setup for this is supposed to be... Oh, on a side note, I show this in every house, and I put it up in most houses that I build. If anybody's looked that up yet, please, first person to tell me what that's from and what it means. It's Latin. And where it's from and what it means. You're my new favorite person. Shaney, that's you. We've been meaning to give you a shout-out. Pastor and me talk about you all the time because you're always the first person. Shaney or Grey Wolf. I should say Shawnee.
Grey Wolf. Yeah, Grey Wolf, thanks for all your likes, comments, and everything, man. You're always like one of the first to comment on our films, and man, we appreciate it so much, Grey Wolf. Thank you.
And truly, I mean, anybody who watches our films, we're grateful to you guys too, but he's just... Even our films that we would consider not as good, he's always like so positive about it, and it's really cool. And so, yeah, that's
nice to have dedicated fans.
Yeah, he's just cool. We'll leave it at that. Here's kind of like the shrine to, I don't know, Catholicism. And the only reason I built this is because in South America, it's like kind of real big. They always have these like rooms. If you've ever seen the movie Man on Fire, that's what comes to mind. Over here I have the stairs going up. Again, I keep it open in this house, and then there's the hanging lights here. I've used that similar design before in the hotel in Pastor's Community World. We did that. Did we ever actually feature that? Yeah, we did. No, we didn't.
No, we have not. No, we haven't featured the hotel yet.
Gosh, we should get that up. That was fun to build.
We should. And that's all done in survival, too. No creative with that build.
Some of the little things in this house, like using snow on top of snow blocks, really gives like another dimension to all of these railings here.
Yeah, it gives it that little extra, like, I don't know, it just makes it pop. I think it's really cool looking.
And little things like that can really go a long way in your houses. I liked these two. Again, they're upside down stairs with like the wood in the center, and I used a lighter wood underneath it to kind of blend it in with the actual dirt. A cool little thing just to add something to your houses. I'll show you just one or two of the rooms. A lot of the rooms are very similar. This is one person's room. There's a lot of rooms with 2 beds in them and things like that. This one,
my room.
Yeah, Pastor's room. Mm-hmm. It's his closest one to mine. And over here he has his own personal walk-in closet with like the shoe rack and the shelves. He can turn all of his lights on and off for the most part. He has a bathroom here that he shares with another person. A bath, I should say. And then you can see there's beds in all of the rooms and things like that. But I won't bore you with that. If you want to see it more. Here's the chandelier and how it overlooks. It's all open where you come into the house, which I really like. If you watched our last video and you looked around this house, you can see easily why we're out of frames. Because in everything I build, I have them everywhere. But I didn't know it existed at the time, so I didn't give it much thought. Here you can see my own personal room. It's a little oversized, but you never want to be congested in your own bedroom. I have my own.
Yeah, that's one of the next things in one of the next updates. I hope that they don't have a limit for paintings or item frames. I think that's kind of stupid.
You would hope they wouldn't.
So many.
Yeah, at this point,
I also hope they drop an anvil.
That would be amazing. But at this point, this video is getting long, and I just wanted to show you guys these. I hope you like them. I know these aren't the most exciting builds, but I enjoyed building them, and there's a lot of little things. Here, look, that doesn't actually go down in, but from the side you can see it looks just like a chandelier. But there's a lot of cool features in here, and this was when I was experimenting with all the new things. I just wanted to show them off because I enjoyed building them, and hopefully at least some of you will enjoy, seeing them.
Yeah, I was actually getting bored with Minecraft until the TU12 update, so hopefully future updates will have stuff to keep us playing longer and longer. But hope you guys enjoyed these 2 builds by Father McHale.
Yeah.
I'm Old Dirty Pastor.
I'm Father McHale.
And please like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know why I stuttered on that.
Take care, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys.